What's up, guys? It's Gunmetal, aka Gun, and today we're going to be pushing trophies using my homemade skeleton barrel bait deck. Let's get right into it. Alright, so we're in our first match here against Feed, and we're going to go ahead and start off with some wall breaker action. We can't split them because he's level 14, so if we were to split, we wouldn't get any type of damage on our tower. He goes ahead and goes for the lumberjack first play, so it looks like we're facing Lumberloon. We're going to let that go because I know it won't get damage. We'll respond to this. Mini P.E.K.K.A maybe wasn't the best option. He goes in for the E-Drag. He's giving me a huge fireball value here, so I'm going to go ahead and fireball this. And then the Jet, I can just ice golem the kite. And then my tower should be able to take care of that Electro Dragon. Alright, cool, perfect. That looked like a little bit of lag to me. And unfortunately, he did bait out the fireball, so he's going to pump up. So it's kind of bad for us, but we're just going to have to eat that for now. If he's running pump and he has lumberjack, what does this dude have? I don't know, but I'm not, whatever it is, I'm not a fan of it. We're just going to gang for this. Throw a skelly barrel up top. Go ahead and get that Firecracker down, cycle to our evolution, protect it a bit. He bar barrels for that. Good counter, good counter. Hopefully we can get some good... Ooh, that infinite chain really does work. Okay, thankfully we didn't have to worry about that too much. We're just going to Skelly Barrel for this Skelly Dragons because I don't want to take too much damage here. And that is still pressure. He's still going to have to respond to those skeletons. Otherwise, he's going to take a tick of damage, which he does. This is good for us. We're just going to go for a little Firecracker log action. Just saving my Fireball because I really don't like these pumps that he's getting up there. So we're going to have to respond to that, which is why I'm trying to save up my Fireball. So I'm going to let that Firecracker go. And just Fireball on the left. I swear to God, if this dude has mirror, like, dude, I'm suing. And there it is. There is the golem that we've been waiting for. We knew it was all going to happen, guys. So we're just going to go ahead and do a little ice golem wall breakers at the bridge here. It's a good thing that we have our evil Firecracker. I'm going to see if I can't bait out any type of spell with this gang here. We're going to Firecracker down. Ice golem for all of this good jazz. Just keep it up together. We're gonna log on this side and then go for wall breakers once more. We're gonna take like a mite bit of damage here. If I can't get a fireball down, that'd be great. Boom. Okay, that's still tower. We have a lot of damage on the left though, so hopefully we can keep up this momentum and just finish off his tower. It doesn't seem like he's gonna let us get that though. Pretty GG's against a golem pump player. Fortunately, there wasn't really much we could do once he got those pumps up, but GG's. All right, we're in our next match against Mist YT. Don't know what they're playing, but they're a level 13 Princess Tower, so it looks like they're still figuring things out themselves. I don't even know why I went wall breakers for response there, guys. It's just a little bit of brain deadness coming from me here. We're going to go ahead and Skeleton Bear on the left since he placed his Firecracker. That's going to be one wall breaker shot, which I would say is pretty good. I'm a little bit tempted to fireball that Firecracker, but it should be in log range now. So it looks like we're going to have to go for the log here. That was a Firecracker once more. We're just cycling, getting to our evil. So we will have evil Firecracker next cycle, guys. That mini P.E.K.K.A clears up his last Firecracker. Unfortunately, we are in the damage deficit here. We don't want that Ice Golem to get any more chips. We're going to go ahead and place down the Ice Golem to block. He responds for that Goblin Gang. Spirit Golem get a shot. Dude, I love the Spirit Golem. Spirit Golems literally always get off in one shot whenever you just like need it the most, you know? Can't go wrong with them. Let's force our little response with those wall breakers. Dang, I have to eat that little bit of Firecracker damage just so I can get the log down on time. That's a lot of damage, actually. So we need to make some big plays here, guys, because it's not looking so good. We can't be down freaking 2-0 at the start of the video. Okay, we're gonna go for a Skelly Barrel, going for the Ice Golem, and then we're gonna go ahead and pressure wall breakers. fireball for that. That's huge damage on the tower, guys. Firecracker, push back one last time. There we go. And then boom. Okay, well there goes our Evo Firecracker, but we legitimately just get one more down, and now we have a skeleton barrel that we can play for the freeze keys. And let's see how he responds to that. We're just gonna fireball this time, guys, because really I don't want to have to keep responding to. I'm just getting sick and tired of like that goblin barrel just like completely ruining my tower. So we bite the bullet. We go for that. We're gonna Firecracker, Ice Golem for this. We're gonna go ahead and go for that goblin barrel goblin barrel skelly barrel on the left hand side, just to keep that good pressure. Wall breakers. And it looks like they gave up, honestly. So GG's to this guy. Very well played. And we will see you guys in the next match. Alright guys, we're in the next match here against Candace. I'm pretty sure we got like completely even in trophies. We completely made up the trophies that we lost from the last match. So it looks like we have a Dark Goblin player here. Not the biggest fan of Dark Goblin, just because it's such like, what the heck happened there? I didn't even really notice what happened on the left side. I saw like a bunch of giant explosions go off. It was a little bit strange, but Jesus, Firecracker got so distracted. Could have got a shot off on the left side, but that's all right. Okay, we're just gonna have to gang for this. Gang and log. So I'm not really sure how necessary log was, but those goblins are really gonna do much. Send down a skeleton barrel, just keeping up that good pressure, seeing what response he has. So he has arrows. It's good that we took out those arrows, so that our Firecracker should, hopefully be able to do something a little bit more. Gonna do a little mini P.E.K.K.A for that. We're gonna go ahead and fireball this at the bridge, just so that way our skeleton barrel can not skeleton barrel, our wall breakers can get like 2 shots off on the tower. And now he does have witch, so honestly that may have been a preemptively bad fireball. And oh Jesus, guys, there is that there was that freaking arrows that we didn't want to see. So we have to go for a late mini P.E.K.K.A on that witch. We're going to take a huge amount of damage, but that's all right. Goes ahead and goes for a bats on defense. We're just going to ice golem just to block. And then we're going to go for a skeleton barrel. We have to go for a gang to take care of that Dark Goblin. Maybe I should have just let that damage go. Who knows? We're going to get some chip damage thanks to those Spirit Goblins. That's what I'm saying, guys. Spirit Goblins are just like absolutely freaking cracked. Drop a skeleton barrel in the opposite lane. Alright, so he does have a goblin barrel. There we go, take care of that. Easy work, guys. And then boom, he still has to respond to that Evo Firecracker. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Firecracker on the right side. Just forcing out that good elixir. We're getting huge damage on the right now, and he still hasn't taken care of that evolution Firecracker, so that's just damage on the left guaranteed. We're gonna take his right side tower and take out that evolution witch, no problem. Get an ice golem down for that Firecracker just to defend a little bit more. He misses his arrows, it seems like, so we're gonna go ahead and go for another Firecracker just to defend against this evolution skeleton barrel. No death damage. Log takes care of the rest. He goes ahead and goes for the gang, but we have a mini P.E.K.K.A and a Firecracker in our gang to take care of that. So as long as he somehow can't get 159 damage in 2 seconds, we should be good. That was pretty close. He actually had arrows to cycle, but GG's, guys. Let's go into the next match. All right, here we are in a match against Super NG. Let's see what he has. He's level 14, so unfortunately we can't go for our wall breakers play that we'd like. We will go for our ice golem Firecracker to go ahead and deal with this bandit. I should be able to clear up the night too. I'm not really too worried about it. We are gonna go for a mini P.E.K.K.A for this. Some wall breakers on the right. Hopefully we can do a little something there. Not too much. We're going to go for a skeleton barrel just to support our Firecracker on the right. And he still has mini P.E.K.K.A health on the right. That might be a shot. Just like how that panda got a shot off. And that wasn't a shot, but that's all right. We're getting some good skeleton barrel damage on the left. He places a bomber, but that bomber's just really not going to survive. So currently we are up in damage. However, it's too early to really, count that as like a victory of any sort. So we're going to Firecracker down once more just for this. Get some wall breakers on the right. See if we can't force out any more elixir. I normally would go for a fireball on that Firecracker, but I'm not sure if that's value. It would have been like an overcommitment on elixir, which is why I was like a bit hesitant to go for it. We are going to gang for his bandit. Just keep that good defense. And it seems like he's playing bridge spam, right? But I'm not really seeing, our bridge spam cards like P.E.K.K.A. or Battle Ram. He does, however, have Valkyrie. Okay, we will, however, fireball this. Ooh, thank God that wasn't a miss, because I honestly might have cried. We're going to mini P.E.K.K.A. for this. One of wall breakers as soon as that Valkyrie is taken care of. Can we go for a Valkite back? Yes, we can. Obviously, that's not going to get any shot, but it does go ahead and kill that Valkyrie. Nice one for us. Allows us to get a... Well, shoot. Meant to distract. However, I kind of failed. It's alright. We're going to go ahead and get our Evolution Skeleton Barrel down, as well as some wall breakers. This is a huge push on the left. There really isn't much he can do to stop this. Broski has a Tombstone, but hey, as you can see, like Skeleton Barrel plus Evo Firecracker, if you have both evolutions down, dude, it's kind of unfair and broken for like your opponent, because like death damage plus like that crazy residual damage that just Firecracker does is so busted. Like there really just isn't much that like your opponent could do to really kind of stop like any sort of damage from getting onto the tower. Just like even the death damage itself is so like insane. But shoot, that's going to be our match against Super NG, guys. Give this guy the good game, because it was a good game, and we'll see you guys in the next one. All right, we are in our final match here against Saul. Let's see if we can end this game out on a dub. And it looks like our guy here is going to be running some P.E.K.K.A. We're just going to throw some wall breaker skeleton barrels at the bridge just to see what he has for this. So it looks like he's running Valkyrie. Unfortunately, I don't really have the air defense cards that I want, like mainly being Firecracker. Like I want my Firecracker right now just to deal with this. So we're going to mini P.E.K.K.A. on the left, so that way that can deal with the Valkyrie and get a Firecracker down in the center, so that way we can take care of this P.E.K.K.A. Honestly, I might just fireball this. That may have been a misplay. I should have probably got a gang down for the P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. will get a shot. It's kind of unfortunate. But there's a Firecracker down on the right side that he does have to answer to, and I can always just wall breakers just to get some pressure and like get some damage. And he takes that Firecracker shot and he sets up the Tesla. So gonna have to figure out how to break through. I really don't mind that P.E.K.K.A. shot. It was kind of unfortunate. If I went for the gang instead of that fireball, I think I would have been able to take care of the P.E.K.K.A. But at the same time, he just placed a wizard down, and he had that Valkyrie up, so that was just too much fireball value for me to let go. We're going to go ahead and go for an Ice Golem in the center. Just build up a little bit, because I'm going to go for a Skeleton Barrel and a Wall Breakers, but I want that Tesla to kind of die out a little bit more first. So he's going to opt to go for Valkyrie on defense there. He arrows is the... he spent a lot of elixir on defense there. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Just going to mini P.E.K.K.A. down for the Valkyrie. We're gonna Ice Golem just to protect that Tesla. Hopefully that mini P.E.K.K.A. can do something against it. Doesn't really look like it, but provides a good distraction for our cards. We're gonna go ahead and get an Evo Skeleton Barrel down just because we can. And I know he placed arrows not too long ago. Let's see if it's still out of cycle. It may just be because he had to go for his Evolution Wizard here, and we're just gonna log, pop that ability. Get our own Evolution Firecracker down. We're going to go ahead and get the mini P.E.K.K.A. for the wizard, and then we're going to drop the gang specifically for that P.E.K.K.A. And if our mini P.E.K.K.A. can't take out, we are going to use our wall breakers to kite back. And that is quick little brief on how to take care of P.E.K.K.A. Hopefully, yep, we did get the fireball down on the Tesla. That was honestly kind of a close call, though. I'm not even going to lie. It's always so annoying having to deal with Wizard. I swear to God. We're going to Ice Golem just to block. Mini P.E.K.K.A up top for that Golden Knight and Wizard, whereas the gang is there for that P.E.K.K.A. Get another Firecracker down. Since he wants to be annoying, we're going to be super annoying. He has to arrows that left side, but which means he has no arrows over here for a Skeleton Barrel. As you see, just using our Firecrackers and that fast cycle to bait out our counters to our Skeleton Barrels. And that's pretty much going to be game, guys. He's Fireball away. And that is how we ended the video on a dub. You already know how we do things. So that's going to be the video, guys. If you enjoyed watching me push ladder, be sure to leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe. I'll be pushing more ladder in the next coming videos. We made it to 8.6k trophies here, so hopefully within the next 2 you guys will see me at 9,000 trophies. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.